This video will introduce the two new programs and the new folders that are associated with LSP Scheduler version 2.8. The LightShow Pro service is a Windows service that will automatically run when you start your computer. You can view this service by opening up the Windows Service Manager. The service must be running, and if for any reason the service is not running, then Scheduler will not perform correctly. If you start Scheduler and it sits on a message displaying loading appointments, this is an indication that the service has stopped or is not configured properly. Configuration of the Scheduler, client side of the server, and server are covered in other videos within the Scheduler series. The LightShow Pro helper is another Windows process, and it will automatically run when you start your computer. The helper program is needed if you are utilising the OPSYS commands and/or video output for your show. There is no configuration for the program, and it should start automatically. If you do not use either of these two options, you can rename the helper program located in the Minleon folder so that the helper program will not run as a process. You can rename the file if you do not want this process to run. Just remember to name it back if you start using the OPSYS commands or video in the future. The helper program will also be installed whenever you do a fresh install of LSP, so if you have renamed it in the past and don't want this process to run again, you will need to rename it again after the install. The new scheduler now uses data in folders that are located in the Program Data folder. Creating a shortcut to the Program Data folder will allow you to quickly access it in the future. The Plugins folder contains various DLLs required for Scheduler. The Server folder contains the Client Files folder, which will contain the optimized sequences used for Scheduler. The Logs folder contains the current and archived server log files. These logs contain only entries from the server program itself and not from Scheduler. Currently, there is no log files from Scheduler. This file will be created each day and the previous log moved to the archive folder. The Server folder contains the lsp.sdf file. This is the database that contains all the user information for Scheduler. It replaces the old XML files used in previous releases. I would suggest making periodic copies of this file and saving those in My LightShow Settings folder. Thanks for watching, and be sure to watch the other videos for the new Scheduler. They'll demonstrate the scheduler and protocol configurations, as well as building, changing and deleting a show. As always, I hope you enjoy using LSP version 2.8.